Okay, so been getting some questions about how do we make these videos and how do we get permission to film in these houses. So I'm just gonna talk about that in this video. But I wanna show you all how we make these videos because a lot of people seem to be interested. Basically, we're just on a job site here. We're gonna be here anyways, and I just bring all my camera stuff. This whole bag is full of the stuff I use for the videos. Yeah, I'll show you what's in this bag and kind of show y'all how we use this stuff. So the camera he's holding that you're watching this video on is a Nikon D5200, and it's a DSLR camera, and it has a lot of capabilities. Basically, the controller of that camera can make it look however they want to make it look, but obviously you want to make it look like how it looks in real life, so you can move settings around. It's not just some camera that is automatic. So that's how we get a lot of the good picture quality in these videos. And then the audio is this little wireless mic that I'm wearing right here, and it has this ball on it, and that ball prevents the wind from breaking up. Like if you've heard videos with a lot of wind, like you can kind of see my shirt moving. A lot of videos in the wind, you'll hear a lot of popping, like, you know, because the wind is hitting it. So that ball right there around it prevents that from happening. Okay, let's look into this bag. So one thing I like to do, this is in no way organized by any means. So this right here, this will be like whenever I wear those GoPros. So I have a chest mount for the GoPro, a shoulder mount, which is this one right here. Then this is a wrist mount, and then this is a head mount, which I haven't worn yet. So that's like GoPro mounts in this bag. That's all that is right there. And then this right here is another microphone that we use. It's like a stereo microphone, and it has decibel settings and a pass filter there. And I don't really use this one anymore because on the job site, when it echoes in houses and stuff like that, it's a really good microphone though. It captures a lot of sound. That, if you watch some of the first videos we have, that's a lot of what we used. This is the drone that we use. It's a DJI Mavic Pro, and this is how we get those shots that I really like to get of the neighborhoods. If you look at this neighborhood right here, it's a really nice neighborhood. I mean, if I flew this thing, I'd probably fly it from that direction because the sun's over there. And this thing does really good with the light behind it. It looks really good, but basically it's just a drone that folds out. And you see right there, it's got a 4K camera on it, and that's how we get those aerial shots, is with this thing. And I'll fly this here in a second to show you. But I like to do this because I feel like it lets the viewer feel like they're here with us. Like I said in the beginning, we're just on a job site. We're just two normal guys that work, probably like a lot of you guys. I just happen to bring this stuff with me and look for opportunities to make videos. I had one guy ask me recently, I've got the question a lot. He said he was a master electrician and he wanted to make YouTube videos on doing his electrical work. And he was asking if I need to get these people to sign permits to film on their property or in their house. I never did that. I've never done that. All I do is I say, hey, is it okay if we do a video in your house today? You know, we're just gonna put this on our YouTube channel. And nobody has ever said, no, you can't do that. They're usually like, oh yeah, cool, let me clean this up and I'll get out of your way. We've never had anybody just say no. Now, if we're like behind schedule or something and I need to get things done, obviously I'm not gonna ask someone if we're gonna shoot a video in their house. So I just play that by ear to figure out, you know, maybe we got a small job, we can make a video out of it. So anyways, okay, so this is a GoPro right here. We'll mount this on ladders or whatever we need to mount it on. Like for the video I did a couple video series last month. One showed us fixing someone else's work. All of that was shot on here except for the last video. And it's just a small action camera, and you can change the settings to linear, super view, wide, whatever you want. I got it on linear right now, so it looks the least fisheye. And this camera is automatic. So that's what we use for kind of those action shots. Here's another lens that we've used this in one video and it was just too shaky, but it's like a really zoomed lens. I just keep this in here for when I go fishing and I want to get a shot of like a bird flying through the sky or something like that, some nature stuff. The rest of this stuff is just chargers. Nikon charger. This is a charger for this drone. This is my rugged GoPro. It's the Hero, and it's just, I use this. You can see it has an overspray on it. I use this for taping to sprayers. I've taped this to my saw before, so it cut right next to the blade, and that's like a camera that if it got hurt, I wouldn't really be too sad about. GoPro charger. Nikon batteries that go with that charger, and this is the charger for the drone. And I just throw this stuff in here. Then in here, these Rayovacs, which my wireless microphone just eats through these. If we shoot a video, I will go through 4 of these in one day, and I keep those in there. I also have some energizers in my organizer. Then here is just microphone accessories, and that's it for the bag. So I'll show you all this drone. This thing is pretty amazing, actually. I'll fly it around, and you can't really, like, we're pretty close to DFW Airport here, and what this thing will probably do is it'll probably say, hey, watch out where you're going, you're in, you know, class A airspace or whatever it says. And sometimes it just, if you're too close, it won't let you fly. Like the system inside of this built-in thing, it won't even let you fly. So I'll just set this right here. Okay, so yeah, that's the view from the drone. So what I'm gonna do here, you are in a warning zone, unpaved airports, fly with caution. Okay, so I'll just hit record on this thing, and then I'll take this thing up in the air, and let me move it back a little bit. I did drop this thing in the lake one time. So if I wanted to get a cool shot with this thing, it's kind of windy out here, but if I wanted to get a really cool shot with this thing, I'd probably take it over there and fly it towards us. So I'm recording right now, and let's see how that would look. And all this does is it just...
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Okay, yeah. It's not gonna let me go up any higher because...
The home point has been updated.
Yeah, I'm too close to the airport. So we're not gonna be able to fly this thing. That's as high as it's gonna let me go right now. But you get the picture. That's pretty much what the drone does. When I'm not around an airport, that's when I get those 400-foot views. So I'll go ahead and land this. Make sure no cars are coming. And nobody cares. Like, I've never had anybody say, hey, stop flying that thing, you know, or any of the neighbors get mad. So that's the drone, and I really like to incorporate this in the videos. Now, okay, all that aside, let's talk about the ideas for videos. So we're doing a small crown molding job today, and anytime I have an opportunity that's like something I think people would like to see, if we have time, I like to do it. So like we were doing this flexible rubber molding today, and I wanted to do a video on this, but unfortunately the lighting in the room where we're working is just so bad, and my camera cannot keep up with that lighting that's in that room. It's just way too dark, and we don't have any lights. So I'll try to at least do something out here. Now, one thing that I've been working with is this angle grinder that you've seen me do some videos on, or at least one video on. But I've been getting pretty good with this. I took that flat disc and put this flap disc on. So this has a bunch of grit sandpaper all over it. I believe this is a 40 grit. What is it? Yeah, 40 grit. And this thing just hogs out that finger joint pine. So if we were doing like a video, this is where it would pick up from what you guys see. So camera would come down and I would say, hey, welcome to the job site. Today I'm going to be showing you how I can, you know, grind this cope this molding right here with this angle grinder. Typical videos. So since we're doing it, and I might as well give this a shot right here. And of course, my microphone dies when we're making a video about making videos. That's what you call irony. But anyways, back to this. That's how we would do it. That's how we would do a video, and we would just find an opportunity to teach something or show something that we think is interesting on a job site and make some content out of it. And I've never claimed to be the best at doing this. I'm nowhere near the best, but it's fun. I like to do it. I like interacting with people. I like learning things from new people in the comments. So we're gonna continue to make these videos. So hopefully that gave you some insight into how we make videos. And let's see how I did on this thing. Not too bad for the angle grinder, but I can definitely file it down in some key areas. And then that's basically what I do when I do the videos. I just show what we're doing, what I'm doing to the best of my ability. And a lot of the times I'm trying new stuff. Like I tried that $110 paintbrush, tried that coping with an angle grinder a couple of weeks ago. A lot of experimental stuff. But mostly when I'm doing the videos, I'm kind of trying to teach, like talk to the camera like it's the new guy, like as if you were here on the job site with us and I'm showing you how we do things. That's how I treat the camera. So, you know, that's how I've always done it, just to kind of make it more where someone would get value out of the videos. And we'll try that again, see where we're at. It's getting there, it's getting tighter. But that's basically it. You know, that's what our videos consist of. That's what basically any video consists of, is an intro. Let's introduce the video itself, which would be the content of the video that I always try to give value in. And then the third thing would be the outro. And like these people walking around, sometimes it gets a little weird, but they don't care. So I try not to care. Sometimes people will be doing these videos and people will be like looking at us so crazy, but I don't know. You just gotta get over that really if you're gonna make videos. But anyways, that's how we do it. That's how we make our YouTube videos on the job sites. And hopefully you learn something. If you're considering making videos and you're in the construction trade, then I would say just go for it. I have a few people ask me too about if they should start YouTube channels and make videos. I say 100% go for it. Don't worry about the negativity that's on YouTube, the comments. There's always going to be people, as long as you put yourself out there on the internet, there's always going to be people that hate you, and there's always going to be people that love you. So not everybody, that's human nature. Not everybody's going to like me. There's people who have told me they hope my kids die and they hope I cut my face on the saw. So you can only imagine the stuff that I've heard. And who cares? Just delete that person, block them, and then life goes on. Don't let that stop you from making videos, and it definitely is not gonna stop me. So anyways, I've rambled enough for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next video that won't be about videos. Take care.